Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in a prior video we looked at a couple of Kuiu backpacks in the Pro series. We also swapped out my 6000 for this Pro 3600. Got it all ready for a mountain adventure, and well, today we're going to do a couple of things. First, we're going to go through all of the features of this 3600. Then I'm going to bring it out to the mountains and have my mountain adventure. After all that good fun, we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now, if you like what you see here today, look in the description box below where you can find all of relevant links where you can find your own Kuiu products. I don't care if you're trying out their outerwear, their hats, or their backpacks. All Kuiu gear is absolutely fantastic. I can highly recommend it. So if you're interested in what you see here today, do me a favor and check the description box below for all the links. So now going through all the features of this bag. Kuiu doing a wonderful job with all of the materials. 500 denier Cordura nylon. Again, this is in the Kuiu Vias pattern. They leverage high quality materials all the way around, from Duraflex buckles, YKK zippers, which are inverted on their tracks, Hypalon reinforcement points, fully box stitched, very robust. As we flip this around to the harness system, excellent in terms of the overall capabilities, leveraging again that Comarat spread toe carbon fiber. I'm not going to go through all the features of the pack. I've covered that in the past in my prior videos, but looking at the bag itself, again, 3,600 cubic inches, that translates to 59 liters. This bag here with the harness system weighing in at 4 pounds, 8.2 ounces. So not incredibly lightweight compared to other options, but definitely given the overall comfort and capabilities. You can see that there are compression straps across the front. You already saw the compression straps along the side. On the side, you end up with nice, deep water bottle pockets. That's one thing I can say about the Kuiu products. Once you sort of expand this bag a little bit and take advantage of the full volume here, I'm just going to loosen that up and open this up. You can see these side water bottle pockets, not just good for water bottles, but tons and tons of gear, tripods, or anything that you need to put in there. So good quality multi-purpose. Going across the front of the bag, so here you can see on the top here, you do end up with some extra Velcro that did come with. You can see a simple mesh pocket on the inside, little subdivision for things like keys, wallet, phone, whatnot. Down to the front of the bag, opening up these compression straps. Now, this pocket here, you can see, even if you have these compression straps tight, you can still get into these pockets, which are awesome. I love these pockets. You can see this goes into about the middle, and these are gusseted, which means that they kind of expand to the outside of the bag. And these pockets here are fantastic, where I'll use these for food. I'll put all my food on the outside of the bag, which is really easy to get to, and I love that. You could also put maybe gloves, hat, something like that. Pretty straightforward. Now, the larger bag gave you some side pockets. This does not have that, but I don't mind that at all. You're still going to get a nice large volume. And as we open up the bag, you can see this is going to be a horseshoe opening over the top into pretty much like a clamshell design. So opening this up here, you do need to, at this point, open up your compression straps. Comes pretty close to the bottom there, and on the inside, couple of different subdivided sections. So as you look at the front flap, you end up with some mesh, so mesh pockets top and bottom. Very effective. On the inside, a water bladder sleeve, and then you end up with this suspension system, which does help you hold gear tight to the inside of the bag. Or if you want, you can leverage these by undoing these clips, and these can come off and be used anywhere throughout the rest of the system. So very effective. I love these. And if you look at the outside of the bag, you will notice that there are some strategic placed tabs. Like for example, right here, those straps will clip onto that tab, up here, over here. So the fully featured bag definitely having a number of different lashing points throughout to allow you to attach additional gear on the exterior of the bag, and you would do that leveraging these straps. But pretty straightforward. That wraps that up. Not a whole lot more to say about the bag itself. I think this is going to be a very efficient and effective size for me on my upcoming trip. I am coming into the winter season, so I do need a little more gear, and I typically fit in roughly, I would say, a 65 liter bag. So this is going to be that sweet spot. Absolutely perfect. And when I say that, that's typically with some sort of a sleep system, which I will not need on my upcoming trip. So this will be more than enough. But the fact that I can cinch everything down, get this nice and tidy, this is awesome. So with that, well, it's time for me to hit the mountains. And so with that, let's get outside.
How's the view? Beautiful. Oh, it's like a dream. Woo!
guys, there you have it. A look at the Kuiu Pro 3600, an absolutely beautiful and magnificent bag. After all the field use, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a crazy trip. I mean, peaked 7 mountains, 15 miles, started in the darkness, got back after sunset. Just a real grind, and I was absolutely pumped to have this on my back pretty much the entire time, with the one exception being on a couple of those peaks, we dropped the bags and we went up and down without the gear. But other than that, it carried extremely well. It was an efficient size for what I needed for that long extended day trip. Now, I could have certainly gotten away with this for an overnight adventure. That was not the scope of that particular trip, but I could have gotten away with it for a lightweight kit. That's what I love about this. The awesome harness system, beautiful ride, extremely comfortable, extremely efficient, and holds my gear wonderfully. The Pro bags being the full-featured bags, a little more robust, a few extra pockets, extra lashing points, and all those things you need to carry your gear effectively. I love that about these bags. And so I can definitely say I highly recommend these. If you are somebody looking for a nice premium bag, I can say this is a great way to go. I've had a few Kuiu bags at this point. I absolutely love them. They do exactly what I need, and I love the flexibility, the versatility, and the modularity that you get with these. So apart from a wonderful ride, you actually have the flexibility you need for multiple seasons, for different activities, and the idea being that it really is a buy once, cry once system. So you're gonna spend a little more money up front, but it pays off in the end, in my opinion. And so again, if you like what you see here today, do me a favor, look in the description box below where you can find all the relevant links for where you can get your hands on these great Kuiu products. And if you like what you see here, take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearm side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there. So if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless 2. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.